3-foot putts, they always sound a lot easier than they are, especially when we have a sloping putt or maybe a putt under pressure late in a round. Hey everybody, I'm George calling with Scratch Golf Tips, and today we're going to be talking about one simple and very effective tip that's going to help you make many more putts from 3 feet. Many golfers overlook the importance of these 3 to 5 foot putts and how that can positively or very negatively affect your round of golf in terms of scoring. It's easy to hit a ball off the driver, slice it, and think, oh man, I'm not scoring well because I'm slicing my drive. Meanwhile, you're missing 3 to 5 foot putts around, when if you make all of those, your score is directly 5 strokes less. So let's think about the way that we're missing these putts most often, and then we can work directly off of that to find a solution. In my experience of playing with amateurs and hearing from my followers, one of the most popular ways, probably the most popular way that people miss these putts is by hitting them too softly and under reading the putt. This meaning that if you're faced with a fairly slow right to left breaking putt, you're going to hit it a little bit soft and it's going to miss on what we call the low side of the hole. For a right to left putt, that's going to be the left side of the hole. It won't reach the hole. This is because people get a little bit timid and nervous over these putts because you know it's a putt that you should make, but you want to be careful with it. So people often don't put a confident stroke on the ball. Another reason that golfers don't always put a confident stroke on these 3-foot putts is because if you look at a 20-foot putt, you have a nice long flowing stroke through transition. It's really difficult to do that on a 3-foot putt because you can't be going forward and backward. It's a very short, succinct stroke, and oftentimes people will associate a short stroke with a slower stroke. So the first thing we want to do is definitely have a little bit of a confident stroke, even if that means shortening up the stroke. We're talking potentially inches here, but just be sure to accelerate. A lot of people get a little bit nervous, they decelerate, and deceleration not only makes it so that your putts aren't going very far, it makes it that your hands are a little bit jittery, you have some tension, and you won't always hit those putts squarely on the middle of the face. Maybe hit it a little bit off the toe, off the heel, which is horrible for distance control and also horrible for the way that you're aiming your putts. It's going to start right, it's going to start left. If you're decelerating through your putts, you're not going to make the putt. So that's the technical side. Now let's talk about the mental side. If you have a putt, no matter the distance, no matter the slope, the harder that you hit that putt, the less that putt is going to be affected by the break. So when I'm personally over a 3-foot putt, what I'm thinking is, how much break is in this? And if I hit this really hard right at the hole, will it be affected by break? The answer is often no. If you give a nice confident stroke, I'm not saying hit a 3-foot putt 10 feet, but I honestly go into a lot of these putts thinking, I'm gonna hit this about 5 feet. I'm gonna hit it right at the hole. If you look at golfers on the PGA Tour, LPGA Tour, you're watching any professional golf on television, 3-foot putts, those putts almost always go in the back of the hole. They never trickle in over the front. They go all the way in and they smack the back of the hole and go right down. Because those golfers know if they put a confident stroke on the ball, maybe a little bit of an adjustment for the break of the putt, they're just gonna hit it right at the hole and it's gonna slam in there because it's a short putt. The harder you hit it, the more control that you're gonna have over the line, because again, acceleration, you have good club face control. Deceleration, you don't. Accelerate, hit a confident putt right at the center. Now this concept of hitting these putts confidently is easier said than done. So what I will tell you is you should probably spend some time on a practice putting green. This is also something that's great to do on a putting mat indoors. Practice hitting very confident strokes. What I like to do is I put a tee about a foot past the hole. And whenever I'm putting, you want to make as many as you can, obviously, but if you miss, you want that ball to get about a foot past the hole, because if you're hitting it and it's just getting past the hole by an inch, or if you're missing it short, that's not a confident stroke. We want confident strokes. Another thing that I think of with these shots that helps me is if you're hitting a confident putt, 3 feet, it's a 3-foot putt and you're hitting it 2 feet past, if you miss that putt, you might be a little bit scared that it's going past. You're only 2 feet away the next time and you already know what the putt does because you hit it past. So that's another reason that we can really be aggressive on these putts. Another thing to note about this is if we're gonna hit these confident putts from 3 feet out that we want to hit the back of the hole and go in, the pin cannot be in, because If you hit it straight and you hit your line, it's going to go right over the first half of the hole that's dissected by the pin. It's going to hit the pin and bounce off. So pull the pin on these short ones. It shouldn't take any time out of your golf game, and if other people have short putts, they'll thank you for doing so. I'd love to hear your thoughts on short putts. If you struggle with them, if you have confidence in them, if you're struggling with them, let me know what's going on, and let me know if this video has helped you. Leave it in the comment section below. And if you feel like you have a fairly good control over this part of your game, let me know how you've attained that. If you want to watch more videos to help you gain confidence on the golf course, we have plenty on this YouTube channel, and if you want to see our future uploads, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Play well, and take care.